Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. It is week 11 college football picks and predictions. Guys, what a time to be alive this week. The return of college basketball. College football is peaking right now. A great season here coming down to the wire. And of course, NFL is going on, guys. There's a lot going on right now. So here we go in week 11. It is the first game on Friday night. USC hosting Northwestern, a classic Big Ten game here. Northwestern going to Los Angeles. Guys, I'm taking the Trojans all day here. 37-14 on Fox Friday night. A boring game there, unfortunately. It's just, Northwestern's not that good this season, and USC's offense takes care of business there. One more game here on Friday night. It is Tulane at Memphis. So Tulane last week, they lost to UTSA, a game they could not afford to lose. They're officially out of the playoff race unless they go to Memphis this weekend and beat them big time. Tulane needs this win to have a chance at winning the American. Memphis has a great ground game. They run the ball down your throat. They destroyed Rice last week. Guys, I'm taking Memphis in a close one here, 34-31 on Friday night, and they stay alive for the playoff hunt. And then going to Saturday, it is the big noon kickoff game of the week. The number 2 Indiana Hoosiers, who, as I'm filming this video, they're number 2. But guys, the playoff rankings get released tomorrow night. They could be number 1 in those rankings. We'll see. But as of right now, they're number 2. Indiana at Penn State. Penn State last weekend against Ohio State. They played tough in the first half. They covered in the first half there. They kind of fell asleep later in the game, guys. I'm taking the Hoosiers here in a closer one. It's going to be a closer, low-scoring game here. But Indiana figures it out late, 27-20, and they stay undefeated on the year on their road to the Big Ten title in Indianapolis. That's going to be crazy in December. And then Georgia at Mississippi State. So Georgia last weekend avoided a big-time upset there against Florida. Florida had the ball late in that game, up 3. They ran it on like 4th and inches, came up just short, and then Georgia drives down the field. A great drive by Gunnar Stockton, wins the game by 4 points. That was a scary one there for Georgia. And guys, next weekend against Texas, are they looking ahead to that game in Arch Manning right now? Could they fall asleep here in Starkville and lose this one? No, I think Georgia figures this one out. It's going to be lower scoring in the first half, definitely kind of sloppy. The Cowbells might get in their heads a little bit, but guys, Georgia will take care of business. Kirby Smart's better than that. He's not losing to the Bulldogs here to end their season, guys. And Georgia stays alive for the SEC title. And then going to the game of the week, College Game Day in Lubbock, Texas, the middle of nowhere, hosting BYU, undefeated BYU, led by our freshman quarterback. And guys, I've been on BYU since June of this year. I said they're going to win these games, win the Big 12, and go to the playoff. I've rode them every single week this season. They've won every single game. I think half those games they were underdogs, guys. Why stop now? Why get off the train right now? We're not getting off the train in Lubbock, Texas, of all places. BYU wins this game 33-30, and they are officially a top 5 team in college football. A great time to be alive in Provo, Utah. And then going to number 1 Ohio State at Purdue. Yes, I was there 2018 when the Buckeyes lost to Purdue on that fateful night. They were number 2 in the country, and they got upset by Purdue. It was late October of 2018. Crazy field storm. I was there. I ran on the field with my Buckeyes jersey on. Insane stuff there, but yes, they take care of business this year. That game's on Big Ten Network. 41-9. The Buckeyes keep rolling. Their defense locks down Purdue here. No field rush this year, but it's going to be all Ohio State fans this year anyway, which kind of adds to the excitement, really. It's mostly Buckeye fans coming in, grilling stuff, throwing the football around. A great time there. The takeover of West Lafayette. And then, oh my goodness, I just rebooted. I had a reboot there. That is the Citadel playing at Ole Miss. So, yeah, it's one of those weeks the SEC does the cupcake scheduling sometimes. So Ole Miss gets the Citadel, and it's going to be 52-7 Ole Miss. So really fun stuff there, guys. That's a sleepy time game there. You take a nap, and you place a bet on that game to have Ole Miss cover the minus 40-point spread, and they do just that. And then here we go, guys. A big one in the SEC. Texas A&M at Missouri. I've been against Missouri all season. I'm not buying it. The game against Vanderbilt, 10 points. I know there's injuries, but I don't believe in Missouri this year. So this could be the week they shock the world, right? Nah, Texas A&M, squeaks one out there against Missouri, 24-20, and they stay undefeated. A great game there on ABC. And then number 6 Oregon back in action against Iowa. I have not seen Iowa in one of my videos in a long time. Welcome back, Iowa Hawkeyes. And they host Oregon here on CBS. I just don't think Iowa's offense can keep up with Oregon here. 32-15, Oregon wins that one on the road. Nothing more to say there. Syracuse, Miami. So I called it last weekend. I said SMU is going to keep this game close against Miami. Maybe even win outright. But definitely take them plus 10.5 on the spread. And they won outright against Miami, guys. Miami's overrated. Their defense is kind of sloppy. Carson Beck's really sloppy through the air. But yeah, Syracuse just sucks though, guys. 41-14 Miami. Syracuse is garbage. And the Hurricanes bounce back here at home. And a big-time victory there. Auburn, Vanderbilt. This game's kind of weird, guys. Vanderbilt last weekend, they played pretty bad for 3 quarters. I know they came back late, but it's kind of whatever for them. And then Auburn's just terrible. So I'm going 45-13. Vanderbilt covers the spread there easily. Auburn is a dumpster fire. Oh my goodness. What did I just see? The double W's here. It's throwing me off, guys. This is the game of the W. Washington, Wisconsin. Interesting game here. Red versus blue. I'm taking the blue team here. 29-24 on the road. I am probably being generous here, giving Wisconsin 24 points, considering their offense this season. But maybe some garbage time points there for the Badgers. 29-24. The Huskies win that one, and they stay ranked. And then Wake Forest at Virginia. So Virginia's the team. They just refuse to lose right now. They just win these games every week. It's not going to end here, guys. Virginia wins this one over Wake Forest. 33-17. They get a nice little primetime spot on ESPN there for the Cavaliers. California at Louisville, guys. Louisville, my team of the year. I said back in July, they will win the ACC. They will make the playoff, and here they are, guys. Number 14 in the country. My boy Miller Moss balling out right now. Yes, 48-17. Louisville beats California in an annihilation there. Miller Moss, 4 touchdowns, 350 through the air. Need I say more? And then LSU at Alabama. So this game could have been great, guys. Garrett Nussmeier, Brian Kelly, my dynamic duo going into the year. My national championship pick, LSU, has been so disappointing this season. It's so sad to see. 34-16, Alabama beats LSU. I mean, it's just sad to see, really, for LSU. They could have been one of the best teams this year, one of the best offenses in the country, and they're just a hot, flaming garbage fire right now. Bama wins this game easily on primetime ABC. And then the final ranked game of the week, it is number 10, Notre Dame hosting Navy. So Notre Dame last weekend against Boston College. Very sloppy early on in that game. They won by 15, pulled away a bit late there, but guys, their offense struggled most of that game against one of the worst FBS teams, Boston College. Now they get Navy, guys. Navy's defense is horrific. It's so porous, guys. You saw this game last year when Navy was ranked. They played Notre Dame. They got blown out. They could not stop Notre Dame's offense. They turned the ball over so much. It was ugly. I think Notre Dame scored like 50 or 55 in that game. I see the same thing here this season, guys. Notre Dame bounces back big time this weekend. 45-12 over Navy. They blow them out, guys. It's not going to be a good game there, unfortunately. Navy's defense just not built to stop that run attack for Notre Dame. So, guys, that's all for this week's video. And, of course, college basketball picks are here now. It's a great time to be alive. Lots of stuff going on at once. And, yes, the Christmas tree is going up soon. I will do an apartment tour / Christmas tree vlog very soon on my channel, so stay tuned for that. And thanks for watching, as always. Have a great week. Peace out. Bye.